Hi, and welcome to the second week of American Government, and I'm just going to walk you through our class this week. I know your screen's a little different than what I see, but you're just going to click on your Module 2 this week, and it'll bring you first to an assignment sheet that I want to run through with you. So this week we're going to continue our introduction of the class. So you were introduced to the text, and you had the first chapter online. If anybody doesn't have that, let me know. If the book isn't in, I will put the second chapter up for you. So this week we're going to continue along with the first section of the book, which is basically an introduction, and this goes over political economy, which is a field of political science that we do have a whole class on that, a whole semester on that, if you're a political science major. If not, I still recommend taking it. It's a great class. But the book really gets self-explanatory in this section, so you're going to read the second chapter of the book and take a quiz. We're also going to start looking at the Constitution, which I know people are usually really excited about, but this for this class, what I do is I use some great videos from Peter Sagal, who's off of National Public Radio and television, and Sagal has these documentaries on the Constitution called Constitution USA. So what you're going to do is you're going to watch that video and do a Dropbox assignment. It's 10 questions. Make sure you answer them in complete paragraphs. Okay, like I said in the syllabus, incomplete answers could lead to a partial grade. So make sure you do a complete thought. Make sure you have the second chapter of the book read. Complete the second chapter quiz. And then we are going to start moving into discussions. And I do my discussions a lot different than most of you are used to. So this week, you are just going to post initial post to the discussion thread. Do not post responses. We're going to wait till midnight of the next class. So the next class starts in a week. So a week from Sunday at midnight, you're going to start responding. So our discussions are going to ladder over on each other, and they're going to be actual discussions. I'm going to require that you log on at least 3 times over the course of the 7 days next week. So this week you don't have to do that really. You can just do your initial post. But going forward, you're going to have to log on at least 3 different days, and you don't have to read every single one of your classmates' posts. I want you to pick a few. Read at least 5 of them. Again, read 5 of your classmates' posts and pick 1 or maybe 2 to respond to. Put a response down, then wait a day or so and log back on. See if there's anything else posted. If not, do a post on someone else's. What I'm trying to do is build a sense of community and have a discussion take place, and that can only happen if you post something, you give it some time to be read, and you respond. And again, some people get frustrated because there's not always a response made, but move on to the next person. You'll eventually get yourself in conversations, and that's the goal of this class. A conversation is a place really rich for learning material and having it become deep knowledge. I'm not just interested in having you acquire a shallow knowledge of the subject. I don't want you just to be able to regurgitate for the quizzes. That's why I let you take them open book. But for you to have a deeper understanding, I want you to log on and read each other's posts and have some dialogue about them. Again, this week you're just posting initial posts to these discussions. So just put your initial post to each thread. There's 2 threads, and that's it. I'll tell you how to move on next week. If you haven't so far, go back and read all the introductions from your classmates. What I will do is I'll give you a few more days, and then I will go and make sure that you first of all read each one of your classmates' initial posts. So there's about 30 students in this class. I want you to read all 30 of their posts. People are taking the time to introduce themselves to you. show some respect and read those. And I want to make sure you also have at least 3 posts, so 3 responses. So as you read those, if something catches your eye or you have a question, go ahead and ask it. Again, I want you to have conversations. It's very difficult sometimes to do this, but my goal is to have you build a sense of community in this class, and this is the best way to do it. Just because it's an online class, it doesn't mean you can't make friends here, and I really believe that this is a great way to learn, and I've had a lot of success with this in the past. So again, you're going to read all the introductions in the discussion section, all introductions in the introduction and discussion, and you're going to have your 3 responses. You're going to complete the Constitution USA Dropbox. Then you're going to read the 2nd chapter of the text, complete the Chapter 2 quiz, then post your initial post to the Constitution USA video. These are all due at midnight next Sunday. And I'll work your way down this list and show you how this works. Again, I have things in order for you. Here's the video that this Dropbox is based on. Go ahead and you can click the video. It will pop up in YouTube if you want to see it in full screen. Click the YouTube button and watch it on your full screen. You can also have it so that way you can have it open here, and then you can answer these questions and submit them into your Dropbox. This Dropbox will be set to open tonight at midnight. Quiz 2, again, make sure you get that done. If you don't have the text yet, let me know. I will go over to the school and put the 2nd chapter up for you. And then here is week 2 for the discussions. You're just going to post your initial post. So I want you to look at a main takeaway from the Constitution USA video, and then we're going to look at this metaphor that's used in the textbook. I want you to give me your thoughts on this. You won't be able to read any of your classmates' posts until you post on here. So it says must post first. That means you're not going to be able to read anything until you click on here and you submit your own post. Again, make sure you have complete thoughts. A partial thought, like I said, will get you partial credit. And this is really taking the place of a few things. One is in-class discussion, which we have great ones online generally. And 2, it's look at it as a short answer to a test question. So give me a full paragraph and you'll be in good shape. If anyone has any questions, make sure you go ahead and ask them. You can go to your discussion area and click on discuss, and you can ask any general questions in there. I will get back to you. Again, if you have any questions that aren't answered, send me an email and I'll take care of getting in touch with you. And thank you. And I want to add, I really enjoy reading your introduction post. It looks like we have a very interesting class and some people from some great backgrounds. I'm sure we're going to have a great semester. And I want to add, when you watch this video, make sure you have an hour carved out for it. It's about an hour video. It's very entertaining. Peter Sagal is not only informative, but he's also very funny. So you'll have a good time watching this. In fact, this is usually, a lot of people see this as a highlight to their semester, of these 4 videos that we watch on the Constitution. They are very fun, and he takes these ideas that may seem outdated to some students, and he brings them to being relevant now, which I think is a great thing to do. So again, if you have any questions, make sure you email me. I will get back to you. As you know, the people who sent me emails already, I respond pretty quick. A little slower on weekends, but that's to be expected. So thank you so much, and have a great week.